Hello everybody, my name's Isaiah, and today I'll be looking at David Quist. He kind of reminds me of a male version of Julianne Moore. He looks a lot like her. Oh, there we
Unlawful
go.
use of what misdemeanors, felonies, whatever. Felonies, both are felonies.
Oh
Unlawful use.
Look at that reaction. Just no reaction in his face at all. Like, it's a shocking thing to find out. Two misdemeanor, two felonies. Oh my god.
What misdemeanors, felonies, whatever. Felonies, both are felonies. The unlawful use of basically it was chatting with a 13-year-old, reported 13-year-old, inducing her to engage in activity that's in violation of the statute. And also, there was another charge that follows that with unlawful transaction with a minor in the first degree, which it is also, it's a Class A felony.
Transaction, what does that mean?
So anyway, David, those are the two charges, and that's what you're going to be held on.
He doesn't even explain it to him. He's trying to figure out transaction. What? If you're really oblivious to the legal system and you've got no idea what's going on, it can be quite a shocking thing to experience and to undergo, especially what David's going right now. That's probably why he was like, oh my God, he's in shock. He's not going, oh my God, like he's not jumping out of his seat. He's actually paralyzed with fear and shock. He doesn't really know how the legal system works, it seems. He doesn't know that chatting to a minor, engaging in such explicit sexual chat, maybe sending photos, he didn't know that all that can lead to potential jail time. And now he's asking questions. The guy just fucking ignores it completely. He's trying to find out what's going on.
Now, let me get some information from you here, and then we'll.
I see him.
It's a Class.
Ask a question here and get ignored.
Transaction, what does that mean?
So anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, you piece of shit, I'm not going to answer your question, you pedo.
You're going to be held on. Now, let me get some information from you here, and then we'll talk about anything else that you wish to talk about. You do spell your last name Quist?
Yes, sir.
Is your first name David, or is that the middle name?
David.
Do you have a middle name?
Middle name.
David L?
Yes.
David, do you go with anything other than David? Any aliases, monikers, or anything like that?
What? Body.
And what is your mailing address, your home address? Right?
David Quist. It's like a Willy Wonka character or something. Like Quist. Some kind of, I don't know. It's an interesting name.
Transaction with a minor.
Here we go. He's asking
that
again.
Means, when you knowingly induce, assist, or cause a minor to engage in illegal sexual activity or other types of.
He's like, what?
You mean on chat?
Yes. This will be
He knows he did it. He's thinking. He's like, did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it?
Did I
do it on chat? Did I do a transaction on chat that may be sexual? And he's looking, he's thinking, look at his eyes. Left, right, thinking. Oh. Did I do it? Oh, yeah, I did.
It's a Class A felony. It's not. It's a Class B felony.
God. God help me. You can't help you, son. Private information. That's why it's gone silent. Oh, no, it's back.
What's the typical punishment for something like this?
Well, we'll get into that in a minute. Let me get this particular information for you.
It's a bit quiet. There you go. It's kind of like a movie at this point. The suspense is just unreal. Can't take it. He wants to know the end. The end of the movie. what's going to be the sentencing, what's the punishment. But you're going to have to live through the climax, the middle part of the movie. At this point, David. Looks like Woody Harrelson with hair here.
What is that zipper? We'll answer any questions you have here. And do you have an emergency phone number?
That's it.
And you are a Kentucky resident?
Yes.
Are you married?
Divorced.
Oh.
How tall are you, David?
5'9".
Oh, he's a small fella.
175.
You have brown, red, what color your hair? Sandy, what color?
Kind of brown.
Who knows?
Red, I don't. You're right.
What about your eyes? Gray, green?
The same color as his
blue?
hair.
Another ambiguous, isn't it?
What the fuck is he? What color is that? He looks like he's got red hair. He looks like he should be a ranger. But he's got, like, grey instead. And then his eyes are the same color as that. What is he? What kind of being or entity is David Quist? Green? How's that green?
Are you under the influence of any drugs right now, David? You taking anything?
No.
What's your birthday?
1/10/61.
What's your social security number? Where do you work, David? Where are you employed?
I don't care to divulge that unless it's required.
Well, I need to know. I mean, it's
Gonna be required, but
it's going to obviously, at some point in time.
I don't want my employer notified of anything. Felony. Well, I'm not giving up on somebody cancer.
Okay. Do you work here in Fort Thomas?
No. I
boring. Well, he's going to be finding out his employer. That'd be one of the hardest things, telling your employer, telling your family. In his case, he's divorced, but it's just going to make her hate him even more. His kids.
can at least call my daughter and tell her I'll be later.
Sure. As soon as we get through here.
Oh, that's
I
right.
will. Will I be home tonight sometime?
I think you probably will be.
At least tell her I'll be a couple hours. If it's just an hour, I told her I'd just be a couple
Well,
hours.
once you leave here and you're taken to the jail, then it'll be up to them to.
So his daughter's at home. He went out, obviously, to go meet the kid he was going to have sexual relations with. He's not going to come back, obviously, because he's going to spend the night in jail. But he's hoping, he's hoping that he gets to go home anyway, and everything goes ahead as planned. Maybe they can wash this under the rug. He can, go to court quietly, get his fine. This is his plan. Little does he know, he's probably going to be spending the night in jail. So he's not coming home. The wife's probably going to find out, or the ex-wife is going to find out that he had her for the night and he didn't come home. And the ex-wife is going to be pissed. She's probably going to find out, he's been seeing a minor. He's got charged with it. He's been convicted of it. She's going to be telling the daughter, look, your dad's a very bad person. Are you safe to be around him? Which is a viable question. if I was not sure about my partner's, if I've divorced from my partner and I'm not sure of what he or she's capable of, you're going to question, him or her, and you're going to relay those questions to the child and tell the child to be careful. Be careful when you're around your dad or mum. Be careful. We don't know what he's capable of now. He's been caught doing something really bad. Could he project these feelings and atrocious behaviors onto the child? In most cases, no. These guys are opportunistic predators who otherwise, I believe, wouldn't do this. But if the situation is given to them, they may. But in terms of incestual pedophilia, I don't think, and most of these guys aren't capable of that.
Make a determination.
To the jail? Mm-hmm. Do they decide bail or something?
The people at the jail will advise you what your status will be and how long you'll be there.
Is there anything I can do to help myself out? Because I had no ill intent. Nobody will believe it. I was wrong, and I know I was wrong.
Well, David, let me tell you something. We're kind of in touchy waters here. If you want to tell me how you arrived here tonight, you've been advised of your rights. And if you want to tell me,
the typical cop in all these predator interviews, the only way you can help yourself is by telling me what happened. Give me the full story. In other words, don't stay silent. You do have the right to remain silent, but throw those rights away. Don't get a lawyer in. Don't get an attorney in, and just with your lack of knowledge of the law, just tell me everything that happened, and we'll use everything against you in court and make it worse. So it's in fact the opposite. By David helping himself by telling the cop everything, it's in fact not helping himself. It's doing the exact opposite. We've seen this dozens of times.
Tell me how you arrived here tonight and your side of the story. I'm willing to listen, and we can talk about it.
But that doesn't tell me anything in terms of improving my situation.
Well, I'm sure that if you want to tell me why, again, that you arrived here in the situation that you found yourself in, I'm sure it will go to some degree to help you as far as the prosecutor is concerned. I can't speak for him. All I can tell you that cooperating people who are arrested for charges and cooperate fully with the investigation are generally shown some leniency by the court. But I cannot tell you that. I won't promise you that.
I'm with you.
All I can do is tell you how things generally work.
Yes, I can tell you I want to cooperate fully. I probably saw from everything you read, wasn't really looking to be here tonight.
I want to know first before we're talking anymore.
Yeah, he went out to go molest a minor. I wasn't looking to be standing in front of a cop tonight. It's kind of a bit of a Freudian slip because, he's kind of admitting there that he thought it was going to go ahead. Some people say, I knew this was a sting. I knew this was potentially going to happen. He's saying, no, it didn't even cross my mind that I was going to get caught. I was going to be in trouble. I just was going straight for it, just going straight for the minor.
You're willing to freely waive your rights right now and talk to me, and we'll talk for however long you want to talk. But
it's almost like he's one of those guys who just, he couldn't even conceive that it was going to be a sting. He could not even conceive. He doesn't even know that, he's trying to understand what he's done wrong. Originally at the start it seemed he was a bit out of it. He's like, yeah, I'm in trouble. It's almost like he's had a beer or two, I think. I think he's had a couple. And it's starting to hit him now, he's sitting up straight. He's now more eye contact's being given. You can see his shoulders are hunched forward a bit. He's hurt. When someone's mentally hurt, you can sometimes see their shoulders will hunch forward kind of roll forward. It's almost like they're protecting themselves. Because, if you roll your shoulders forward, you're kind of protecting your chest, which is what the cop's in front of him. He's trying to get away from him, and if you get stabbed, you're like, oh, you kind of roll your shoulders forward and kind of hunch over. That's what he's doing. He's kind of been mentally, figuratively stabbed by this new information about what's going to happen to him. Potentially losing his kid, stab. Potentially losing his job, another stab. And he's kind of hurting now, leaning over.
I need you to understand that you are waiving those rights and that you're willing to talk to me. And we'll talk and get your side of it.
I'm best to do an attorney. I
really smart man.
Cooperate fully to an attorney.
Okay, well, we will adhere to that request, and we will.
How do I engage an attorney? I just want to make sure I'm home for my daughter.
Sure. Well, when you get to the county jail here in a few minutes, I'll transport you over there, and they will book you.
I don't think he's getting the message. He's like, geez, I just want to. So when I see my daughter tonight in an hour and a half, well, David, before you get to see your daughter, we'll take you over to jail. We'll put you in jail. Close the door of the jail. Wait around for about 12 hours, and then pull you out. He thinks he's going home tonight.
And they will probably at that time afford you an opportunity to call.
I don't even know who to call. I've never been in trouble.
Well, is your daughter home?
She is.
Okay. Will she answer the phone tonight?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, you can give her a call and tell her whatever you want to tell her. That's up to you. Well, one other thing, Dave, I just want to ask you, would you give us permission to search your residence tonight for any evidence that we feel would be pertinent?
So instead of this guy going home, a bunch of strangers are going to be going home to his house. Daughter's home. Dad, you're home. Daddy. Oh, what? Like, bust in all these cops. Yeah, get away. Let's have a look. Oh, condoms. Gotcha.
No, sir. Definitely not.
Okay. All right. Make sure I've got it down.
So he doesn't get to go home. A bunch of other guys get to go home to his house. Still trying to figure out what this guy's hair is. It's kind of like, looks a bit like Luke Skywalker here. A mix between Luke Skywalker, bit of Han Solo. It's got like the Luke Skywalker jacket on. A little bit of Woody Harrelson. And Julianne Moore. How does he get up? What's going on?
I don't know how I buy you like that.
Yeah, he's starting to think about it. Starting to reflect in these moments of silence. Starting to realise, look.
You know the weird thing is?
Bad
I was
idea.
going to tell that girl. She shouldn't be chatting.
Oh, yeah, the old.
It is a weird thing.
The old, I would have done this. I should have done this. I was going to do this, but.
Okay, Dave, give us. Let's see what you got. This is.
Not much else left, I don't think. He's just.
The jail?
I presume so.
Hey, filler. I love filler. Yeah, he's staring into my soul, this guy. Look away from me. Jesus. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy. He looks pretty old. I wonder how old he is. What's he doing? Isn't he meant to be leaving? Oh, I think he's just figured out he's been recorded.
Stupid guy.
Oh, what did he say?
Stupid guy.
Oh, I'm such a stupid guy, I think he said. I'll put it up a bit. It's going to be a bit louder.
Stupid guy.
Something like, I'm a stupid guy.
Do you have a tissue by chance?
Tissue. Tissue because he's crying. Poor boy's crying. It's a weird spot to have photographs. Like, you've got all these walls here, and you put them right behind the coat hanger. It's pretty weird. Although the angle of this camera suggests they are behind it. Maybe if you're behind this desk, you can see them a bit more. But why would you put these photos there? It's weird. Getting a bit hot.
Have tissue by chance?
We'll get you some here in just a minute.
No, you can't.
Chief, who's transporting him? Okay.
It's so awkward being a detective. Like, you've done your job, you've asked your questions, and you're just waiting around now. In any other job, when you're waiting around with the person you've worked with, or you've been, doing your job with, you can have small talk, like, oh yeah, what's up for the weekend? You can't really have any small talk with with the guy you've just interrogated. You can't. It's just an awkward silence. He's a loser. David's thinking, this guy thinks I'm a loser. It's just this awkward couple of minutes where you're just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, come on, get out of here. Oh, it's hilarious. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Quick review of David Quist. Until next time, see you guys.